Hello. It's been a long minute, hadn't it? It has. Um, so I had my last scan the end of January, and I went to the radiation oncologist last week, and he said that everything looked good. There's absolutely no change from my last scan in November. I'm really happy. My hematologist, oncologist, he said that maybe the tumor is now like a fibrous tissue, it's like scar tissue, because there hasn't been any change. It's still the same size, and apparently none of the other nodules that they had seen in my lungs have changed. So those could be scar tissue. The radiation oncologist, his name is Dr. Dault, D-A-U-L-T. I love him. He's really nice. He explains things. He spends time with you. So every visit it's definitely worth it. He said that everybody probably has nodules because we inhale so many pollutants and things that we don't know that we're inhaling, and they can create some kind of scar tissue or nodules or whatever in your lungs, and they will never be cancerous. So that could be what's happened with me. And plus I was a smoker, so I did a lot of damage to my lungs, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is, right? So I'm really happy with the results. My hematologist, oncologist, he said, well, if, Dr. Dault is happy with the results, then he's happy with the results. So it is what it is. So that's that as far as the cancer topic, which I'm okay with. Why not? So, and I'm hoping that I go in May for another scan. One thing I like to talk about is Rory has a sister, and she had anal cancer, and then it spread everywhere, and she passed away on January 31st. And I know she was scared of dying. I could tell in her voice. We spoke to her about a week or two before she did die. And I had met his sister a long time ago. We were Facebook friends, and we would talk back and forth on Facebook. But it's what a friend of mine calls survivor's guilt. I have cancer. Mine's not bad. It may never grow to be bad. Something I will die of, which I hope I won't. God willing, I won't. But I just feel really sad that there's so many people that I know that have cancer, and they're stage 3 or 4, and it looks so grim for them. They're going through treatment. They're really suffering with the side effects. But sometimes I just sit and cry because I feel that I'm so blessed that we caught my cancer so darn early, So it really hurts my heart that my friends are going through something so terrible, and I go for a scan every 3 months and everything is fine. I don't want to wish, that my cancer gets bad. No, I don't. But it just really hurts my heart that they are suffering. Let's see, what else is new? Oh, so I'm diabetic. I started out on Victoza because I was overweight. Cholesterol wasn't good, blah, 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 blah. So I was referred to an endocrinologist, and she put me on Victoza. With Victoza, I became extremely nauseous, couldn't eat. So it worked. I started losing weight. But then they changed me to Ozempic. It was new at the time. And I lost like a total of 50 pounds. And I was really happy with where I was at weight-wise. Come last year, and the endocrinologist, she was ARNP, left the practice. And that practice was then only seeing type 1 diabetics or people who were on pumps. Okay. I'm not on a pump. And my diabetes it's good. My A1C is really, really good. So I decided to let my doctor take over my diabetes and my diabetes care. And so the only bad thing is that she doesn't prescribe injectables. Okay, so my prescription ran out in July, and I started slowly gaining weight. I gained, 18 pounds from July to December. That's a lot of weight in a 4-month period. All I kept thinking was food. I want to eat. What can I eat next? What will my next meal be? Those who have a weight struggle understand. It's really hard, the food noise. So since my diabetes is okay, I really can't be referred to an endocrinologist here in town. And the referrals, few and far between. Yeah, you really have to be, your A1C has to be really, really bad for you to be referred. And mine's not that bad for being a diabetic. So I was looking around, you see on Facebook about GLP-1s, you can get it for blah, blah, blah price and all this other stuff. Well, I decided, let me look at Weight Watchers. So long story short, I joined Weight Watchers just for the GLP-1. And I've been on Zepbound since December 1st. And the last weigh-in, I lost like about 18 pounds. That's pretty good. in 2 months. It has so helped with the food noise in my head. I really don't think about food. In fact, it's 10 o'clock. I've been up since like 7:30 and haven't had breakfast. I had my coffee though. Didn't finish it. So I'm really happy, but insurance doesn't cover it. So I pay out of pocket. It's pretty pricey. Very pricey. When I went for my blood test a few weeks ago, my A1C went up 0.2 points. And I had a visit with my doctor earlier this week. And the nurse said that it was probably from, what did she say? Like my creamer. And I'm like, yeah, I don't use sugar-free. I cannot do sugar-free coffee creamer. Can't do it. And it could have been stress. So, and yeah, it's really stressful when you've had you're worried about your diagnosis. And plus I was a little depressed there for a while. I didn't want to go anywhere. Rory will attest to the fact. I just wanted to stay home. I didn't want to go out to eat. I didn't want to go out to do errands. I more or less made myself do it. But then as I started losing weight, I started feeling happier. And the weight I'm at right now, I'm so happy with. But on Weight Watchers, I have to lose between 8 to 10 more pounds to be at the goal weight that I set. I'd rather just set the goal weight to be this, but I think I need to be about 10 pounds less. But But I feel a lot better. I do. A lot better, a lot more energetic. And I'm really happy. I'm like the happy-go Linda that I was before. The one that most of you know and love. Yeah. But, yeah. So really, things are going well. I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft. Here I am, a 65-year-old woman, and I've been playing World of Warcraft since 2007. 19 years. Can you believe it? Yeah, and it's fun. You just, I do it in spurts. I'll play for an hour or two and then stop and go do something else. So anyway, so things are good. Life is good. I get to see my family this weekend. More on that later, because I really can't say anything. And shout out to a friend of mine. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday, Teach. Yes, you are now officially a year older. You're getting closer to my age, but you'll never catch up. Remember, we're going to live forever, so you'll never catch up. I'm kidding. Okay. You all have a wonderful day. Please pray for those who are going through things that you can't imagine what they're going through, and just pray for their safety, for their good health, and for the love of their family and friends. Because let me tell you, prayer works. It does. All right, my loves. You all have a wonderful day. I love you. Mwah.